Alright, so the first thing we're going to show is a head inside single. So what we're going to do is we're going to set that up with a little bit quarter step, drop step, and we'll take our shot. So we're going to shoot to my left side, take the right foot, do a little quarter step forward, back step with the right foot, and pull him. And then right here, we're going to take the penetration step with our left foot, come in the shot, drive him up. From here with our head inside, we can do a number of things. My favorite right here is we're going to step behind him and then over his leg, bring him up to here. And from here, my favorite move, we're going to go to a tree topper. So we're going to change level, we're going to throw this arm underneath, and we're going to scoop his leg up above on my shoulder. So here, and finish the cover. Next thing we're going to show, head outside single. So what we're going to do is we're going to windshield wiper and pass his head, pass, and level change, shoot in, come up with his leg between ours, okay, and from here, what we're going to do is we're going to run the pipe, so with the leg in front of him, we're going to take a quarter step towards him, and then back step with this outside leg, back step, and level change, and then cover. So the defense to that one is the wizard like we talked about earlier. So Travis is going to take his shot.
I'm going to shut you this way, right? Right, and then I'm going to come down.
So from right here is where we're going to start to defend this one. We're going to be stuffing the head and kicking our leg back hard. And we're going to pressure down, going to get him flat, and then we'll circle around to get our score. Okay, so we're going to show defense to that head inside single. So Travis is going to shoot. I'm going to show you my defense, but just remember the best defense is you shooting in the first place. Travis gets in on the shot, and before he can pick it up to under his armpit, I'm going to stick this hand deep inside. Grab my thigh here for now. So I stuck this hand back inside. I'm grabbing my own thigh right here. I push the head away and hip down. And then we'll circle away from him. Okay, the next one we're going to show is a head outside single. So how we're going to set that up is we're going to use a windshield wiper technique. We're going to push him away. So from here, we've got inside control. I'm going to windshield wiper him out, make some step to me, level change, penetration step. We're going to be in here on this leg, drop it up. Shit. Alright, so now we're dressed a little bit. We're going to start down to referee's position. First thing we do is we stand up. We call this a cross-face stand-up, or inside the leg stand-up, whatever you want. The reason we call it cross-face is when we stand up, we're coming our arm across our own face. And we're bringing our leg up on the inside. So, on the whistle, we'll stand up, cross. One thing to notice is I'm not facing you anymore. I'm facing the wall at 90 degrees. My arm's still in the air. With the belly hand, we're going to take and trap Travis's belly hand. Then we're going to pressure into him and come up. Right from here, we're going to grab his other hand, and then we'll circle out. Back to wrestle. Down. So now we're on top referee's position. We're going to go over breakdown, and then we'll go right into an arm bar. So we kind of like to run them in chain. So we start in referee's position. The elbow hand is going to come underneath Travis's and to bump his arm out. Belly hand is going to come down. We're going to grab his thigh in a spiral ride. And we'll circle. Circle to here. We're going to trap his hand underneath. And we're going to sit up and put lots of pressure on his forearm to pry his arm out here. We get it on his back right here. We'll drive it back over. And on top of him here, with his arm behind his back, we're going to drive our bar in deep. And then we're going to push it out, outside of my hip. As I sit out, I'm going to trap this arm right here so he can't get it between my arm and leg. Keeping my arm 90 degrees in his shoulder, in his back. From here, we can either grab with this other arm, grab his other arm with on the wrist, or a cap in the shoulder, whatever he's giving us. And we're going to drive around We're going to drive forward until his shoulder touches his ear. And then from there, we're going to sit around and finish it. Just like that. Get in. Another move we can do is the cradle. So from here, we're going to do that same spiral ride. Spiral. And right here, take this hand, the hand that was inside, and come around and plant it on the mat so that his leg can't go anywhere. Right? Alright, to add to our top game, we're going to run the cradle from that same spiral ride. We get behind, run our spiral, and right here, we're going to take our thigh hand, come over, not over the top, and plant it on the ground so that Travis can't go anywhere with that leg. With this hand, we keep pressure on him, pull it out, we drive this cross face right to it. Boom. Drive our hands together, lock them up. Then it's very important to run this. Before we try to run this, we get hip to hip, load it up, use this leg to plant off of, and pull it up. Then from here, we need to get our head in his temple and our bottom knee right up in his ribs and squeeze it tight. So the next one we're going to show is a single leg ride defense. So Travis is going to come put the leg in. Okay, there's two ways to do this. I'm going to show what we call the spanker. So what we're going to do is we're going to tripod up, we're going to elevate, get him off the ground, and with the side that he's on, I'm going to take my hand, grab his hip, and hip down. And as we hit the ground, I'm knee pounding out between his legs, turning and facing. So again, we'll show that real quick. So Travis gets his leg in, okay, tripod up, hip down, and knee pound out over top of his leg. Okay. Last move we got for you today, or you call it 2-on-1 tilt, cheap tilt, whatever you want to call it. These work really good. You need some quick points. We're starting right for this position. We're just going to chop the elbow, catch with the belly hand his wrist, and with the hand that chopped, I'm going to grab his bicep right above his elbow. Okay? Then with my leg that's next to him, I'm going to load it up on his hip, just like this, and this blocked. With the leg behind, I'm going to scoop his feet, so as we roll over, scoop his feet just like this. He can't go anywhere. We cuddle right here. Keep our head tight that we can't fight it. Get our back points. And we roll back to him to cover. Just another tilt.